Hello and happy middle of the week. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guides tip of the day. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. Today's tip comes from David Ball on damages, and here to read the tip is David Ball.
Thank you, Michael. Turn your life care planner's testimony into a magnificent show and tell. Have her bring things to court: the leg braces, the special dinnerware, the Velcro fasteners for clothing, the urinary catheter, etc. Pass these things around the jury.
Wow. This is so great that it seems obvious to me that this isn't just the life care planner you're talking about. You're talking about the trial. Think of it as a show and tell. It doesn't have to be boring.
Exactly. When I first started doing this, I wasn't doing this. I was just watching trials out of curiosity for a whole different project that had nothing to do with consulting. I didn't know there was any such thing. And the first thing that struck me was this. First of all, the jurors looked dead. You had to watch for a while to find out if any of them were alive. They were that bored. And I thought, this is so magnificently boring. It's achieved something. It's an accomplishment. And it was because it was the diametric opposite of a show and tell. And you're right, the whole trial can be a show and tell. But the thing with a life care plan is that most people are totally unfamiliar with these things. And when they're just lists, just a list on a board or somebody talking about them, that's not the same thing as showing them the damn thing. That's why your kid brings in show and tell to school. It makes a big difference. It's not just that it's visual, it's also tactile. That's why I say pass that urinary catheter around to the jury. And the guys particularly, maybe women too, but I can't speak to that, who have never touched one are going to go, oh my God. So now the very act of showing what is needed to take care of your client becomes an integral part of the damages of the case. The fact that they need to use these things becomes part of what we're compensating this person for, not just to buy the catheter, but the non-economic harm of the fact that you have to now use the damn thing. It turns the abstraction of a life care plan into something that is absolutely concrete and living right there in front of them. And the tactile part of it. If somebody's got to wear a brace, pass it around to the jurors. Here, put that brace on your arm if you want. You'll see what it feels like. It's like three-dimensional publication of something to the jury.
And when you do that right with your life care planner, then the defense brings their life care planner, who is always going to try to do things cheaper. Now you're not talking in abstractions. Well, so you've got these cheaper catheters. Do you have people right away are going to cross their legs like, oh my goodness.
One of the factors that comes up is, do you really need to spend $1,000 on a wheelchair when they have $200 wheelchairs? Buy one of each, put them there, let the juror sit in each one.
I love it. Great idea.
Not be careful, but you will encounter enormous resistance from life care planners here. Why? Because this is a pain in the neck. They don't want to have to lug all this stuff. They figure, just let me explain to the jury, that'll be enough. And I know because I've taught organizations of life care planners, and this irks them. It slows them down. It makes their job harder. Don't put up with it. You're paying for this stuff. Have them bring it. It also makes them seem that much more expert. Not just the transmitting information, which is really all they do, but it makes them seem expert at it themselves.
All right. Trial, especially life care planner testimony, is show and tell. That's today's wisdom from David Ball. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive this Wednesday. May we work today to help reduce suffering in the world. May our efforts as lawyers and as people help to repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients, champion their stories, and do so from a place of compassion. I'm going to ring a bell now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, wake up, it's Wednesday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.